Hello everybody, welcome to Heart to Heart. Lovely to have you again with me, boys and girls, tama and kōrero. Today we're going to explore, I've got a really cool story for you all about a little penguin who's wanting to learn how to swim but is feeling a bit scared and a bit embarrassed about trying how to do it. So we're going to go on an adventure with him and see if he can learn how to. I wonder if you guys do swimming at home. I hope if you do swimming that you've got your mum or dad or some adults with you to help you do the swimming. That is pretty cool being able to swim. It's one of my favourite things to do, swimming. And so, but before we do that, we explore our book, we're going to talk about feelings again, because all of us feel lots of things and have lots of energy inside of us, and it's really good idea to be able to learn what it's all about, how to cope with it, and perhaps how others might be how other people might be feeling, so we can be a bit sensitive towards them. Okay, so let's see what we're going to explore today. This is called How Do I Feel? Our How Do I Feel book, and it's by Rebecca Lipp and Craig Phillips. Now these guys also do other really cool books by www.wildlingbooks.com.nz. Okay, so the feeling we're going to explore today is called embarrassment. Do you guys know what embarrassment is? Look, at that time is feeling a little bit embarrassed. What do you think they did that maybe made them feel a bit embarrassed? Well, this is what embarrassment is, guys. It's a feeling of awkwardness or shame when you make a mistake or behave clumsily in front of other people. So it's about when you maybe felt you did something that looked a bit silly, and maybe you fell down and it looked really, really silly, or you were trying something and it just didn't work out and you felt really silly, and even people laughed at you maybe, and that made you feel a bit yucky inside. So that can be a bit when you feel a little bit embarrassed. But what you need to remember is that everybody feels embarrassed sometimes, because we all got to try different things and learn new things, and that's part of learning, is when you do silly things, because then you know, okay, I'll keep trying, and then eventually you'll learn how to do that, and then you'll be really good at it and you won't be embarrassed anymore, but you'll have to keep trying. And this is what embarrassment, this is what our bodies might look like and what we might feel like if we're a bit embarrassed. Okay, so when you're feeling embarrassed, your face might go red, or you might blush. You might want to hide away or cover your face. You might want to hang your head in shame, because you might feel others might be laughing at you. And it's kind of an awkward feeling. You might not know quite what to do with your body, and you might want to wish that you weren't there, and you want to cover your mouth or bite your lip, especially if you've said something that was embarrassing. And you might want to be alone so nobody can see you for a little while. And that's okay. You can just go by yourself for a little while. Or sometimes what's a good thing to do if you did something and some people are laughing, you can just laugh as well. You can go, oh, that was silly. Oh, silly me. And then you can just do it better next time. You can just keep practicing, because everybody's silly sometimes. And it's okay to be silly sometimes, eh? It's how we learn things. How this emotion can help us is that other people might do embarrassing things, and then if they see you do it, they won't feel as embarrassed. They will know that they can trust you, because you also do silly things like they do as well. And also, if we do that, we can, as we know, we can learn from our mistakes and learn to do things better next time. That's okay. All it means is that we just got to keep trying, and I think that's what might happen with little penguin. Let's see if that's what happens to him if he gets a little bit embarrassed when he's trying to learn a new skill. Little Penguin, and the story is by E. Rose. Okay? All right, you ready to listen? Open up your your ears, and have a listen. It was an important day for Little Penguin. He was going to swim for the very first time. See, Little Penguin, where do you think he lives? All the ice and the beautiful ice and snow. Maybe it's Antarctica. They've got lots of ice and snow there. Or maybe it's like somewhere like Greenland or the Arctic. Let's see. Anyway, Little Penguin was feeling a little bit nervous about learning to swim, but he wanted to splash and play with his friends. So he started slowly to waddle along the ice path towards the blue ocean. So you could see his friends in the distance. You see his friends there? Okay. Little Penguin was shuffling through the snow, practicing flapping his flippers and wriggling his feet when he saw Little Bird hopping towards him. That was good practicing, eh? He was learning how to do it, even though he might have felt a bit silly learning how to do it and felt a bit embarrassed. That's what he had to do in order to learn to do it, eh? So he's shuffling his body, shuffling his feet along and flapping his flippers so he could learn what to do when he jumped in the water. Right. I'm learning to fly, said Little Bird. Are you scared, said Little Penguin. No, not really. I'm not very good yet, but I can almost get off the ground, said Little Bird proudly. So Little Bird might try and fly sometimes, but then he might fall a little bit or try and take off, but then fall down again and feel a little bit embarrassed and a little bit silly. But it seems like Little Bird doesn't mind about being a bit silly. He's going to keep practicing. And let's see if he can fly. Wow. Little Penguin continued down the icy path to the ocean, and suddenly he saw a black shadow on the fluffy white snow. I wonder what that is. High above him in the bright blue sky was Little Bird, twirling and sweeping through the air. I'm finally flying, Little Bird squawked happily. He was so excited. Oh, say well done, Little Bird. Katie Paito Mahi, hey, good job, Bird. Well done to the manu. Well done. As he was practicing, wriggling on his feet, Little Penguin heard a splash, and Little Seal jumped up on the ice beside him. I'm learning to fish, said Little Seal happily. Wow, look at the little snow pup, guys. Are you nervous? Asked Little Penguin. Not really. I haven't caught anything yet, but it's lots of fun trying. Little Seal saw a school of fish swimming past, so she plunged back into the water. I wonder if she's going to have success, because when you keep trying, that's when you can have success, eh, and achieve things. And look, the school of fish is when you have lots of fish together. Hopefully Little Penguin can get one to eat for his dinner. Let's see. Waddling on, Little Penguin heard a big splash and an excited shout. Look, Tatitrio, Little Penguin, cried Little Seal. I caught a fish. Little Seal swizzed off to show all of her other friends as well. Oh, can you see what little Seal's got in her mouth, the little pup? That was pretty clever, eh? That's what you get for trying. Hey. Little Penguin felt a bit tired. He was catching having a sit down. So he sat down for rest, and as he was sitting on the ice, a big wave splashed on him. What do you think the big wave could be, guys? Have a look. Oh, that's right. It was a beautiful orca whale, little baby calf, baby orca. Sorry, Little Penguin, said the whale. I'm learning to jump. Well, are you scared? Said Little Penguin. Not really. So far I've only done belly flops, which looked a bit silly, but I can almost get high enough for big jumps, said Little Whale, weaving through the waves. Oh, see, so Little Whale's doing lots of belly flops and perhaps looking pretty silly and not quite making it and might hurting himself a little bit, but he's going to keep trying because he's determined to do it, eh? And that's how he's going to learn. I wonder if we're going to see him do some jumps. Let's have a look. Oh, Little Penguin got to his feet as he saw a shape jumping high above him. It was Little Whale, leaping above the waves. Look at this one, cried Little Whale, somersaulting through the air. Look at that. They can't pay. Little Whale, great job. Tino Paito Mahi, great job, Little Whale. Little Penguin was still worrying about how to flap his flippers and wriggle his feet. But he could see all of his friends splashing and having such fun sliding in the water, playing games, and he really wanted to join them. See his friends? Look at that. Look at those beautiful penguins sliding down. See, they're tobogganing. They're going down. They're going down the ice. Or sometimes that one's tobogganing, going on front of his tummy, sliding down the ice into the water. Gosh, that looks like such fun, doesn't it? Do you remember one of our other feelings we did in one of our earlier books was called inspiration? Can you say that word? Inspiration. And that's when you get inspired to do things. You see something and that inspires you, makes you feel like, oh, I really want to do that. I wish I can do that. Do you think little penguin, seeing all his friends have such fun and learning new things and succeeding and trying hard, that might inspire little penguin to want to have a go? Do you think he might be inspired? Let's see if he is and if he's brave enough to jump in. Little penguin waddled to the edge and looked down into the deep, dark water. Then it looked very cold to him though, and he didn't want to go in. But then he thought all about his friends and how they were not scared to learn new things. Oh, is he going to be brave, guys? Let's see. Little penguin shuffled closer. There he is. And with a deep breath, he slid on his tummy and he slipped easily into the water. And just as he had practiced, little penguin flapped his flippers and wiggled his feet and twirling and twisting through the water. Look at that, guys. He's swimming. That is so cool. He's swimming. Little penguin whizzed over to his friends to join them in with their water games. He's going to his friends, the seal pup, the snow seal, and then the beautiful orca whale, and there's little bird and little penguin. They're all going to have fun together. But even though he had been a bit nervous before, little penguin could not wait to come tomorrow. A pop back for some more fun. Look at that. His orca friend is letting him have a ride. What fun. Hey, guys. That was a great story. Hope you guys can be brave enough to try new things. Hey, and just keep trying. And if you're embarrassed, that's okay. You just try again, or you can laugh a little bit or have a bit of time to yourself, and then you'll be all right. Okay. Or I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay. And if it's a day ahead, you have a wonderful day. And if it's nighttime and you're going to go for a sleep, have a nice cuddle up and sweet dreams. Okay. And I'll see you another time. We've got some beautiful we've got some more learning about all different animals and all different sounds they can make, and some of them are a bit scary and some of them are interesting, but it's pretty cool. So you make sure to tune in for that, and we'll do that another day. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Okay, you all take care. Mā te wā. Bye bye.